how about a new exhaust for the Jeep Gladiator? You know, the Quadratec spring catalog came, and there's something in there that interests me. Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Rob Motive JT. Real quick, if you're new and you haven't before, make sure you smash that subscribe button and click that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. So I was thinking, how about a new exhaust for the Jeep Gladiator? Recently I put a Flowmaster exhaust on my Toyota Tacoma, a dual outtake exhaust, which is key here because I really love dual exhausts on the back of trucks. But anyway, I put one on my Tacoma, and I gotta say, I was very pleasantly surprised. It gave me a nice guttural sound, a more throaty sound, as opposed to that tinny, droney sound that you get with some of the other aftermarket exhausts. So I got to thinking, how about one on the Jeep Gladiator? Let's take a look. Right now, it of course has just the single outlet right there. Nothing wrong with it. If you're happy with it and you don't like a lot of sound, you're probably good. But for me, I like a little bit of noise out of my truck. I like a little bit more aggressive sound. So I put a cold air intake in the front. It's the Air Raid cold air intake. And I gotta say, it gives me that nice when I take off. And I love it. But I think it could be even better. And I think pairing a dual outlet exhaust, which we're going to take a look at here in just a second, would be awesome for the Jeep Gladiator. I think it would give me that total package as far as sound goes that I'm really interested in. Now, looking at the back of it, there's one thing that I'd want to make sure of, and that is that you can actually see the exhaust. And while I'm talking about it, I prefer that it comes out of the back of the truck, underneath the bumper on the back, as opposed to exiting like that directly underneath or even on the sides. With the Tacoma, I had to get one that exited on both sides. Not a big deal. I think it looks pretty good, but I do prefer something that comes directly out of the back. And I think on the Gladiator, that would look awesome. So let's take a look at what I found. Again, they send me these catalogs. It's like the touch of death for my wallet. They send me these every once in a while, and I've gotten the spring one now. So let's take a look. There's the catalog. Let's pop this open, and they have all kinds of stuff in here. I mean, you name it, it's in here. Tops and covers and wheels and little things you can put inside, like these trays, which are really neat, by the way. Another thing I am considering while I'm looking at this catalog is the dead pedal. I don't have that in the Gladiator, just a big open void over there. And it would be nice to have something like that to rest my left foot on, just to be a little bit more comfortable. Looking on through, you've got some lighting stuff and, just more accessory type things. You can even buy a radio if you want. I do have the bigger radio in mine. It's the big 8.4 inch. I didn't get it from Quadratec, but I love it anyway. Another thing, when I'm looking through here at tops, and I didn't see anything in this catalog, but I want one of those kind of bikini tops that goes right here, just across the driver's area, because with the Sunrider soft top flip back, it just beats in, the sun that is, and it gets very hot. So it'd be nice to have something to cut that a little bit. More tops, lots of tops. Let's see, and then some mirrors and stuff, and again, all kinds of things, but that's not what we're here for. We have to go all the way to the back. And I had almost given up that I really wasn't going to find anything in here until I got to the back. And they do have a couple of different styles, if you will. Looks like maybe three. I see two different styles of dual outlet exhaust. We have this one up here. This is the MagnaFlow. Now this one is interesting to me because, again, I did put something similar, at least from Flowmaster, on the truck. And I thought, well, that might be kind of neat. But then I looked down at the bottom of the page and I saw this. This is, I guess, made by AWE. They call it AWE Tread Edition Axleback Exhaust. And notice it says for the Jeep Gladiator as well as the Wrangler. And that's the difference on this other one up here. I don't see anything about the truck, the Gladiator. So this would be the one right down here. And what it says about it, it's supposed to give the best sound and highest performance. And it does mention on and off road. I'm not sure, what kind of performance numbers it's going to give. We'll get to that in a second. It says it provides an aggressive tone the more you accelerate. Now that's something I'm interested in because I want it to kind of stay quiet when I'm not accelerating. In other words, I don't want to drone, but the more I get on the pedal, the more I'd like to hear it. And it sounds like it does that. At least they're saying it does. It is made from 304 stainless steel, so we shouldn't have a big rusting problem. And then down here we get to power. It says dyno tested to increase up to 5 horsepower while adding 10 foot-pounds of torque to the wheels. Now, the 5 horsepower, I don't think you're even going to feel, to be honest. I mean, 5 horsepower in the seats, probably not. But the 10 foot-pounds of torque, you might actually be able to feel that a little bit. Now, it is a no-drill, cut, or modification application. So I like that too. It's a bolt-on, basically. Makes sense because all you would do is unbolt the system up here at the top and then mount everything on the sides. I don't know if it comes with isolation brackets for these little rods you have here. My guess is it would, but that may be on the truck as well. And then we'll shoot right out the back. As I mentioned, I would want the tips to be seen. I'm not sure, I'll have to look it up online, but I'm not sure if they actually protrude far enough out of the back so that you can see them without having to crawl underneath the truck. Now, pricing on this, it's not cheap. It says here for 20 plus JT Gladiator with the 3.6, which is what I have, $1,347. That's a bit of an investment to get into for the exhaust. So I'm not absolutely sure I want to spend that much money. I will say the one that I just put on the Tacoma over there, it was about $550, $80, something like that. So about half, a little better than half the price of the one for the Jeep Gladiator. But I gotta say, wouldn't it look awesome and hopefully sound awesome to have that dual outtake exhaust on the back of the Gladiator? I think so. Anyway, leave a comment. Let me know what you think, particularly if you've added a dual exhaust or an aftermarket exhaust to your Jeep Gladiator. Are you happy with it, and what did you choose? I'd be curious to know. Again, real quick, if you did in the beginning, make sure you smash that subscribe button and click that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. I do have 2 additional channels, Rob Motive FST, all about full-size trucks, and Rob Motive, all about my 2021 Toyota Tacoma. Check them out, and if you're interested, why not subscribe? Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.